All right, Gary, tell me about this kite that you picked up. Where did you get this kite?
Well, like most things these days, eBay.
Yeah.
I have always wanted a target kite, and I hopped on one night and found this thing, and it really turned out to be a much better find than I could have imagined. First off, I was intrigued by the names on there, Wilkins WW and USS Allendale. Allendale was a ship. It was a Haskell class troop carrier that saw action during World War II and actually survived a kamikaze attack.
Wow.
Wilkins was a gunner on board the ship, and this kite he took from the ship. He probably flew it on it. After I had it for a while, I had a picture online of it, and I got a message from his nephew who was like, "That's my uncle's kite. How'd you get that?" I'm telling him, and it was interesting finding out a little bit about him. And he was a farmer, Midwestern, just regular. And it's like, yeah, he's had all his World War II stuff, but didn't like talking about it much. But shortly after that, I got another email from a young lady whose father was also on this ship during the war.
Wow.
He was in the process of dying of cancer at the time, which is most unfortunate, but he did put together a video for me where he talked about the ship and life on the ship, and he said, yeah, there were these crazy guys flying kites off the ship, and that was Walt Wilkins.
Wow.
So I do know that this was actually a war kite from a war vessel that was in the Pacific, where so many of them, 500,000 of the kites made, and almost all of them were surplus after the war. Only a handful went into action, but
this went into action. And also, you're not the only one that likes this a lot. Your cat also likes this kite a lot. And that's how the holes got there, right?
Not bullet holes, those are cat holes.
They're not bullet holes.
Cats like target kites, they're good eating.
Feline hot fire.
Well, thanks for showing it. Thanks for bringing it out. What a cool kite.
Very cool.
Auto cap in a, I guess it'd be more like my steampunk auto cap. But unfortunately my old phone, my new phone does not fit in this box like my old phone did. But it's basically this little auto cap rig. It just does a continuous pan, the camera just spins, and then a cell phone mounts inside, and it just happened to line up perfectly with the old viewfinder hole.
Wow.
And so it would allow for the phone to take pictures using an app for an intervalometer app, so that it would take pictures every 5 seconds.
How innovative. Very cool.
This guy here is just more of a standard cap type rig. However, it does have one thing that most do not. I'm going to walk past it. And that is its accessories. This guy attaches to the side right here, actually right here, and that allows it to double its function as both a cap rig and a paracritter dropper.
Cool.
And the main guy for dropping on that. He can fly both directions when he's doing. I can barely do any of that. That's this guy. That is the most experienced paratrooper of Treasure Island. He's made more jumps than any other critter. He has his parachute, static cord drop, chute comes out and opens up. It's made out of scrap nylon, and a sock I found here on the beach for his hat, and dollar store bear. And like I said, he has probably close to 100 jumps. I have fancier ones, but not one as experienced.
Certified.
But he would actually jump from this camera rig.
Fun. You got some cool, innovative things going on there, Gary.
Yeah.
Doing a candy drop today?
I'm going to. I got to clean up a few things, and then I'll get that rig together and go out there and drop some candy.
Those are awesome.
Keeping the tradition alive. Thanks for bringing all this. Thanks for showing it to us.
Thank you for getting the info out to people.
Yeah.
Let them know what's going on.
We do ask that you walk outside of the roped area.
Flyer's working his way onto the competition field with the kids and the candy. So I'm going to go on out and help him. Reach a certain point on the kite string and unload about a half a pound of candy. It's going to start raining candy.
Nice patience. That's what it's about. When the wind ain't there, that's great patience.
I think I helped. It's stuck.
Watching the sun bathe, all of them tears covered with oil. Strumming my 6-string, a $28 thing. Smell of the sprinter began to boil. Wasted on egg in a Margaritaville. 4 mile, a sugar of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but the kite wouldn't fly because the wind wouldn't come about. Inside, let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer. I understand you've been running from a man that goes by the name of the Sandman. If I smile like an evil in the eye of a hurricane that's abandoned. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
Fire that hog up, Chuck. Let's hear it run.
Oh, easy, Bonnie. Be safe going across the street.
Seatbelt on.
Alabama bound, baby. Alabama bound.